Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show with your host, Bill Shelton. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Let's turn to the Walker Cups. I mean, you were on 3 different Walker Cup teams, the first one in 1938. Those had to be some very interesting matches.
I enjoyed them all, of course, and it's a real honor to be selected to the Walker Cup team. However, my first one to Scotland was the most memorable and the most fun. Francis Wemett was captain. Francis lived in Boston and knew a lot of the wealthy people and whatnot, and we had Ray Denny and Bill Danforth from Boston that went with us, and they knew Kennedy. Kennedy was ambassador to London, England. We had lunch at the American Embassy when we were in England, and we got acquainted with a lot of nice people that I really enjoyed it. And the nice part of it was that Johnny Fisher was on the team with me that I played with in school, and John and I were captain. We should say we played the first 2 players, Bruin and Bentley, and it was an alternate shot, 36 holes, and we had a kind of a funny experience. John and I were 1 up in the morning. We shot 69. In the afternoon, we were conceding all these little putts. And in the afternoon, we won the 3rd hole. We went to the 5th hole, and I had John's drive about 6-7 feet from the hole. And Bruin had hit Bentley's ball over the green. He's 40 feet away, but Bentley had a beautiful chip. He just past the hole. It was conceded distance anyway, but John didn't concede it because it wasn't in his way. He was putting from over here, and when he putted, his ball hit the hole and rolled around and stopped half the distance from their ball. So he tapped ours in, a little bit disgusted, and conceded their putt. And when he did it, Bruin yelled out, he says, "We win the hole, we win the hole." He says, "I didn't concede the putt." And he said, "It wasn't your turn to putt." Well, their gallery, the Scottish gallery, booed him. But with nothing we could do about it but lose the hole. And 2 or 3 holes later, I'm waiting for John to drive, and it was a little bit of a rainfall, not very much, and I was under an umbrella, and this fella called me. He's standing about 15 feet away, and he called me over, and he introduced me to the Prince of Wales. And the first thing the Prince of Wales said was, "I'm awful sorry for the poor sportsmanship on our team." Well, that was nice, but they couldn't do anything about it, of course. And then some years later, Hal Pierce, who was president of the USGA at that time, was our referee. He wrote me a letter, and he said, I could never get over the poor sportsmanship on the British team, and that but didn't make any difference. We actually lost that year, but it wouldn't have made any difference on our side. John and I had the match, and it didn't make any difference whether he won or lost. But it was a nice experience. And then later years, sometime 2 or 3 years later, I'm playing at Augusta, and the Prince of Wales came to Augusta, and he followed me around for 9 holes, and I had dinner with him. Which was very nice, real big thrill.